Hey guys, it's Biddle here, just to clarify, and I am here with my week 1 battle in the Blue Singles Draft Battle League. As you can see, right above me here is the team that I am going to bring, and I will go into detail real fast about what I'm going to bring, and then we will get right into the battle. But first, my opponent has a team of Kartana, Regieleki, Cloyster, Ninetales, Duraludon, Altaria, Pinsir, Mega Swampert, Sylveon, Dragonite, Hoopa, Regular, and Alolan Executor. And so the one thing I noticed about this team immediately is that it is very fast, and there's a huge weakness to freeze dry. And so with that being said, this is the team that I decided to bring. So we'll start off with Cinderace. I decided to bring a Cinderace with Choice Scarf. Obviously, I'm going to bring Libero. I have Powerball, U-Turn, High Jump Kick, and Gunk Shot. I've got Gunk Shot on there strictly for Sylveon and a few others just to get big damage. Just allowing to change into different typings could be huge, especially to resist a hit. High Jump Kick for damage, Powerball for stab, and of course I got U-Turn to pivot. I have 176 EVs in speed, and this guarantees me to outspeed a Scarfed Kartana, and I will outspeed any version of Regieleki that's not Scarfed and that's not a plus speed nature. So if it's a modest Regieleki that's not Scarfed, I will outspeed it with Cinderace. And because of Regieleki, I'm bringing Silvally my Silvally as a ground type. And I've got just Parting Shot, Iron Head, Multi-Attack, and Ice Fang. Go back to that Ice weakness. Obviously the Multi-Attacks for the Regieleki, and I got Parting Shot for pivot. I'm also bringing Necrozma this week. I'm bringing kind of a Stealth Rock, more defensive type Necrozma. So I'm bringing Stealth Rock, Trick Room, Photon Geyser, and Flash Cannon. And so his team, I also noticed, is very fast. And so I want to be able to get some hits off and still outspeed his team in Trick Room. So next up, I have Kyurem Black with Freeze Dry, Earth Power, Draco Meteor, and Flash Cannon with the Assault Vest. I'm 56 EVs in Special Attack, and after doing some calcs, I KO most everything after Stealth Rocks with this Kyurem Black set, with some variant of it, one of these moves. Freeze Dry does an absolute ton on everything. Earth Power is there for things like Kartana. We got Draco Meteor for stab, and I also have Flash Cannon on there for fairy types like Sylveon. I'm bringing Mega Blastoise, and I may change this set right before I battle, especially because of the Kartana. I may end up getting rid of Water Pulse or Ice Beam. I'll just have to see. But I'll find a way to deal with it. So I got Flash Cannon, Rapid Spin, Water Pulse, and Ice Beam. And then finally I got Girder, who I'm planning on using in Trick Room. And so I've given it Ice Punch, Poison Jab, Fire Punch, and Drain Punch. And I may actually change this to Iron Fist, only because it's going to boost all of its moves, I think, but Poison Jab. Maybe Poison Jab's affected. I'll have to double check. Actually, I'm going to double check right now. Okay, so it looks like Poison Jab is not affected, but pretty much Ice Punch, Fire Punch, and Drain Punch all are. And so I think I like having that boost better than losing the secondary effects, just because I could get a cheeky freeze or a burn on something, which would be super helpful. So this is my team for the battle. I should be battling here in a little bit. And what I'll do is I'll just cut whenever that happens. Alrighty guys, it's time to battle. As you can see, he's brought a team of Mega Swampert, Regieleki, Kartana, Sylveon, Duraludon, and Hoopa Unbound. So this should be a very interesting battle here. I'm not sure what I should lead here. I'm thinking about leading Necrozma. Necrozma just gives me a good little advantage for everything. And he hasn't brought anything to get rid of hazards that I'm aware of. So I think I'm just going to leave Necrozma and go from there. I'll have a Calc up as well, but actually I'm going to move this over to... Oh, well, there we go. I'm going to move this right here. There we go. And then what I'll do is I'll get rid of my team as I lose them. So I'm going to lead Pink Floyd the Necrozma here. And he leads Eliki, which is fine. So I'm going to see how much this will do to me. And he's brought Eliki with an air balloon, which makes sense. So I want to see how much this this Reggie Eliki can do damage-wise. So let's pull up my Necrozma. And we'll go Reggie Eliki. So let's just assume he specs for the time being. So a Thunderbolt will kill me, but I can also kill him with a Photon Geyser. So I guarantee live anything right now. So I think that's what I want to do. Or do I want to go ahead and set up the Trick Room here? I'm going to go ahead and set up the Trick Room. And go ahead and reveal my set. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the Trick Room here. Just because I'm guaranteed to live a hit. I think getting up Trick Room, then I can kind of scout of what's going to happen. Then I'll be faster, most likely, than whatever comes in. We'll see what he decides to do. I wouldn't be surprised if it sets up the Rain Dance. Okay, so he's gonna Thunder the next turn. So, okay, so he's gonna set up the Rain Dance. And he's gonna bring in Mega Swampert. I'd Stealth Rock here, so I'm gonna set up the rocks. And then Kieran Black might actually be able to come in here. Okay, so he goes Sylveon, and I'm gonna set up some rocks. Okay. So I'm gonna click Flash Cannon. I see no reason not to, even if he's bulky or not. Let's see here. If he's a cleric, so I do about 31. So this should tell me if he's bulky. If Sylveon's bulky, has a bulky investment in it. Okay, so Sylveon's slower than my Necrozma. That's fine. I got a crit. That crit probably mattered. So I did about 58 with that crit, so that tells me he's not fully specially defensive. And I got the Spadef drop too. I see no reason not to click Photon Geyser here. Just as in case the Swampert comes in. Oh, that put me in a tremendous spot, that crit. That was unfortunate. And this Sylveon might be gone already. And if that's the case, then Kieran Black's going to have a great time. Okay, so he goes Hoopa. So here comes the Photon Geyser. And that does very little, which makes sense. So let's see what... I have no clue what regular Hoopa would run. Probably runs a Nasty Plot set with Shadow Ball. And I did about 17. So that's more of a bulky Hoopa than... What if he's 252? Yeah, so that's definitely more on the... So that Hoopa is definitely more on the bulky side, which probably means he can't do anything back to me. So I'm going to assume that is a specially defensive Hoopa. And so my Trick Room's going to run out here on this turn. So I think I want to go into Mega Blastoise. I don't think Hoopa does anything to Mega Blastoise. I didn't import Mega Blastoise correctly. Sad days. That's fine. I'll figure it out. Okay, so let's go into Mega Blastoise here. He's going to Shadow Ball and does 45% to me. Let me quickly grab my Mega Blastoise. So I should be able to do more damage here. And I may go for just a generic Water Pulse. I don't see why not. And I'm also going to assume that he's not setting up rocks either. Just because if he did, he would have set them up immediately. So let me import Blastoise dash Mega. Import. Okay, so now I should have my Blastoise here. Okay, Blastoise Mega against Hoopa. Is he Specs? I wonder if that was Specs damage. That certainly seemed like what it was. I want to double check to see. Yes, that most likely was Specs. Actually, it did 44. So let's hack that off. Okay, so definitely, so not Specs. Wait, did he lose any HP? No, he had lefties. Okay. I'm just gonna generically Water Pulse. Okay, that did a decent chunk. Okay, Grass Knot. So he has Grass Knot. That's fine. Okay, so I think I go... I think I go Silvally Ground here. I think it gives me good options against just about everything. Especially if that Kartana comes in. I need to figure out what this Hoopa is. So let's say he's 252 modest with... We know he has leftovers. There's just... So odd. Okay. That shouldn't have killed. I'm very confused. Oh, so he had Grass Knot. Okay. Alright. I could go cure him here too and just outspeed something. I could predict the Duraludon to come in and click Earth Power. Or the Eliki. How much did I do to the Hoopa with the Kyurem Black? With my Kyurem Black. And Kyurem Black's special, by the way, too. I only do 59% to it. So that doesn't seem like normal. I think I'm going to go into Silvally and reveal that I am a ground type. And I'm going to click the... Silvally. I'm Silvally Ground. So multi-attack actually should do a decent chunk here. I think I'm just going to click multi-attack. And if Eliki comes in, then Eliki comes in. Actually, I want to Iron Head in case Eliki comes in, so I can break the balloon. I need a flinch. Okay. So Iron Head will kill from here, which is fine. So I'm going to click Iron Head again. Okay. So now Eliki. So now that's dead. So if it goes Eliki here, then I know that Eliki has a grass move. He goes Kartana, which tells me this Kartana might be Scarfed. And I don't know if I want to find out for sure. Okay, so let's see if he's... so what does Kartana as a Scarf do against me? So it 100% kills me. And then I think I'll just wait a second and bring in Cinderace and just start nuking stuff. I'm going to click multi-attack. Okay, Leaf Blade. So he's probably Scarfed then. So if I had to guess, he is probably a Scarfed Kartana. Okay. So I'm going to take my time here and I'm going to bring in Cinderace. Yeah. Oh, okay. So sorry. What's Sylveon at? Sylveon's at 48. Cinder. So I want to see how much. Okay, so Gunk Shot would kill. Pyro Ball would kill too. Okay, so I just click Pyro Ball here. If he switches, then he switches into. If he switches into Mega Swampert, then he switches into Mega Swampert. And that's when I swap out and sack off something like Kyurem Black. But I'm going to click Pyro Ball. He has such an easy switch into Swampert here. But I have to assume that he doesn't know I'm Scarfed. It should do a tremendous amount to something that comes in. Even if it's the Duraludon. Okay, here comes Sylveon. Okay, so that's gonna be dead. Nice. So he sacks off Sylveon, and I'm guaranteeing he's going into Swampert this turn. Eliki? Interesting. Can I take a hit from Eliki? If he specs, I cannot take a Thunderbolt. But I could kill him with Pyro Ball here. Or I can go into Necrozma. I think I need Cinderace. Cinderace is too valuable for me, so I'm going to go into Necrozma here, or into Kyurem Black, and I'm going to see what he does. He's going to Rain Dance again, so I could have killed, so I wouldn't have been able to kill him anyway. I see no reason not to click Freeze Dry here. I see no reason not to click Freeze Dry, especially if he's predicting I'm going to have a physical move. So I'm going to click Freeze Dry. This should do a decent chunk to him, and he really can't do anything back to me. He swaps. He goes into Duraludon, and I'm going to get a Freeze Dry off on the Duraludon, and it does 30%. Okay, so he is Duraludon. I have no clue if he's Choice Scarfed or not. But he doesn't kill me if he's Choice Scarf Special. And Earth Power should do a ton of damage here. And he doesn't know I'm Assault Vest either, so I'm going to click Earth Power. So I'm going to reveal that I have the Earth Power, which is fine. I don't want to take a special attack drop yet because of Draco Meteor. And also with the Sylveon out of the way, Kyurem Black should not have any problem actually finishing off his team. So this battle is actually looking really good in my favor right now. Really good. But now he's threatened by the Freeze Dry. I don't think Swampert Earth Power does 47%. He's going to Dragon Pulse me and does 41. That's fine. I see no reason not to click Freeze Dry here because I know Freeze Dry will kill. And it could get the Eliki or anything else in. So I'm just going to Freeze Dry and safely kill him. Fantastic. And now Swampert, I think, is probably coming in here. Kartana is. So, if he Smart Strikes here or Sacred Swords, it's most likely going to kill me. I think that means I'm probably going into Necrozma. Or I can go into LIL HERC. How do I beat the Eliki if I lose Kyurem here? I don't think I do. I could with Lil Herc, but in Cinderace. I'm gonna go into Lil Herc. I don't think it's gonna do that much. I need to see if he's actually banded. So if Kartana is banded, how much does that do to Girder? Okay, so if I go into Girder, that would give me a good shot at it of how much it would do. I could also go into Necrozma and take a hit. I'm going to go into Necrozma and take a hit. Sacred Sword? Great play. Great play. I think I literally just click a Trick Room here, I think. Because everything's going to be faster than me, I think. Except for the Swampert. But if he's max speed Swampert, he's probably going to be faster. I'm going to Trick Room. He's going to Z-Power? Okay, so he's Bug Z. Okay. So that works out fine. So he is Bug Z. He's not Choice Banded or Scarfed. So I 100% go into Lil Herc here. And I click Fire Punch. Okay, and he's got +1 special, +1 attack. So I click Fire Punch. There's no reason for me not to. And I take any hit. I'm in great shape because I still have Scarf Cinderace in the back. So I think I've really played this very well so far. Oh, and I forgot. I should probably put up that there's rocks on the field. Okay, so Kartana was a Z. So he may be Swords Dance. He went into Eliki. Okay, that's fine. You go, Lil Herc. I'm gonna Drain Punch. And Mega Swampert's coming in. 100%. There's the Mega Swampert. So I just gotta let the rain run out. Oh, I'm actually Sheer Force on this still. Oh, that's okay. So I am a Girder. And this is a Mega Swampert. And it's a Rain Sweeper. It really doesn't do that much to me, so I'm just going to click Drain Punch. If he Swords Dances here, that's fine. He does 43%, which is about normal. And I do 34, which is also about normal. I don't do anything here except click Drain Punch. Because it will heal me. Lil Herc is putting in the finest. Eviolite Lil Herc is great. I got made fun of for drafting Girder, by the way. And Girder is going to shine right now. Even though I didn't get Trick Room up, which is fine, it still tanks hits. So I don't know if there's much that this Swampert is going to be able to do against me. Especially because Cinderace is Scarfed, and I just click High Jump Kick twice. As long as I don't miss. Okay, so there is rain on the field at the moment. Do I outspeed? Actually, he outspeeds me by 1 point in the rain. Okay, so he does that. I get another one off. Nice. Actually, Herc's going to end up killing the Swampert. Fantastic. Good job, Herc. Way to do your job. Cinderace just comes in and wins. Kartana's not Scarfed. I'm going to click Fire Punch. Okay, so he knocks off. That's fine. Cinderace comes in here and clicks Pyro and wins the game. As long as I hit. Yeah, you know it's over. If I miss a Pyro then I lose. Because Kieran Black cannot take a hit. Come on, Cinderace. Just hit the Pyro. That's all you have to do. Also, I just realized I don't know why I had Smeargle in my layout. Should have put Conk up there or Girder there instead. Sweet, hit the Powerball. That's a good game. I will put GG. And we take a 2-0 victory in week 1 of the Blue Singles Draft League. Overall, I played very well in that match. I played very kind of passive-aggressive, if you will. I think I just out-prepped in general. I made sure Eliki was taken care of. I think Girder put in the most work, actually. So Girder ended up getting 2 kills. Cinderace got 2, and I think Kieran Black got a kill as well. So overall, this was a great game. I'm very happy with how I played. And yes, I have replay. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in my next Draft League battle. Deuces. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, click on this one, which is probably similar. Or you can click on this one. This is what YouTube suggests. And then you can click on my smiling face to subscribe.